Hi, so you're probably curious on how to make money on Twitter. If you didn't know, Twitter, or X now, has recently added the ability for Twitter Blue subscribers to earn revenue on impressions of their tweets. Maybe you've seen some of the screenshots last month of top creators getting their first checks. This first payout last month went only to a handful of accounts, but this month is now available for the whole public. To check it out, you need to go to the Monetization tab under More on the homepage of the website, or Monetization on the sidebar if you're on the app. There you should see an option for ad revenue sharing. First off, there are some guidelines to enter the program. First of them is, yes, unfortunately, you have to be a Twitter Blue subscriber, but you're pretty much guaranteed to make this money back if you do meet the rest of the criteria. Even if this wasn't a requirement, it would be much, much harder to earn any money without the algorithm boost that Twitter Blue gives. Now, the second requirement to join the program sounds pretty daunting. It is to reach 15 million impressions on your post in the last 3 months. Now, this sounds impossible to many of you who maybe have the experience of posting on Twitter every now and then, and you get maybe 50 views and then maybe a couple likes. But there's a few methods to hit this pretty easily, actually. As I mentioned, being verified gives you a boost, but it also gives you that boost in replies to other posts. So the next step is to make a list of the top accounts on Twitter. If you don't know what lists are, basically they're a separate following tab you can curate of specific accounts. With this, you can make a list of the top accounts on Twitter. You can name some celebrities off the top of your head. You can find some pages that are big in your niche if you want a specific audience. Me personally, I'm just going to use the leaderboard on Nodus, I'm not sure how you say it. This is a list of the most influential accounts at the moment. I'll link it in the description. You just need to add these accounts to your list. I'd recommend at least 50 accounts, but my personal list has about 300 at the moment. Once you have these, you want to pin it to your homepage as a separate tab. Once that's done, that's when you start replying to the newest posts on the feed as they come in. You can be witty, come up with jokes to go under the tweets, you can make basic remarks on the tweets. Whatever you do, don't get super basic, as a couple accounts have gotten banned, but they're mostly OF accounts, if you know what I mean. One thing to note is that being witty or coming up with a take that will get a lot of interactions will keep you on the higher end of these replies, and they will net you more impressions. But it's pretty easy to get 50 to 100,000 views per reply if you do it under the right accounts with the right post right when they post. You check this feed for about 20 minutes per day, or if you go hard at it, it's up to you, but you can easily hit the 15 mil. One way to check this is to go to analytics.twitter.com. On the tweets tab, it'll show you how you're doing per day and for the whole month. So there's one last requirement to enter the program, that is to hit 500 followers. Some of you longer term users may have already hit this a long time ago, but if you haven't, reaching that second criteria of 15 million views should get you a good portion or all the way there, as some of those 15 million impressions will result in page views, which will hopefully result in some follows. One thing you want to decide while your account is building up is what your account is going to be. There are a few different types of accounts that more easily hit virality on Twitter or X, and a key factor of them is shareability. You could run a meme account where you share memes. You could have a gimmick account that has a specific function. I could go into them in a different video. There's plenty of options and plenty of popular niches to fill. The reason I say this is because it's important not to just be a reply account and have some own content on your page. Replies can get only a fraction of the views of an original post. A tweet with 1 million views will only end up usually giving your reply 100K, so the money is really in posting your own content that gets shared around a lot. So how much money are people making? From the last wave that was in the previous month, the accounts have been estimated to be getting about $8 per million views. As for this month, with the public availability, we have no idea. This could go a few ways. Advertisers are coming back to X/Twitter, it seems like, so it may increase possible payouts. If you've been in the YouTube creator space with monetization, you probably know how this can be very volatile. Stuff can go up and down with ad rates. This really is up in the air, as places like Instagram have stopped paying creators for Reels entirely, while some of TikTok's new programs have been paying creators pretty large amounts compared to the old monetization they had. But that's all for now. If you want me to make another video where I go into building up a Twitter, X, whatever, building up one of those accounts, and what niches to go after, let me know. But thanks for watching.